Hey everyone, Dr. Bright here. If you've been wanting some SCP merch, then head on over to our store at NewScapePro.com. Wanna rep your favorite SCPs? Why not get our sticker pack? Or get the SCP Foundation poster to spice up your wall. Trying to avoid the pestilence? The SCP face mask will do the trick. All this and more available right now at NewScapePro.com. Now enjoy the episode.
Welcome, Doctor. I have sought a conversation with you for a long time.
The pleasure is mine, sir. May I ask your name?
I am simply the Creator, or you may call me the Seeker of Truths. May I ask your name as well?
Doctor will do just fine, Mr. Seeker.
Very well then, Doctor. What is it that you cure?
I cure the pestilence.
And what is the pestilence?
It's a terrible ailment of the worst kind. The pestilence is responsible for inflicting more death and destruction on this world than any other disease.
Terrible as it may be, that is not very specific, Doctor. Does the pestilence have anything to do with the bubonic plague?
The pestilence is a plague of its own, Mr. Seeker. I perform my duties with the goal of eradicating the pestilence all the same.
You love to avoid giving direct answers, don't you, Doctor? Maybe you'll be more suited to answer this question. What was your life like before the days of dealing with the pestilence?
Before the pestilence, I had a loving wife. I lived on a farm until it began falling apart.
Oh, my dear husband, you're home.
Indeed I am, love. How are you? How is the baby?
I am feeling better today. I could feel the baby kicking inside my tummy.
Really? That's great news. Sounds like she'll be strong and healthy then.
Oh, I hope so. If my own health picks up, I believe the baby will be fine. I don't think we need medicine just yet, but we have come across more food somehow.
I know, dear. I know. We've just had bad luck with the crops this season, that's all. Come next season, they'll be rich and plentiful.
We can't wait until next season, my love. I currently need to eat for 2. We barely have enough food for either you or me.
I'll figure something out, I promise.
Have you not earned money in town yet, dear?
No, none. Not a single cent.
Oh no, this is dreadful. Downright dreadful. We can't do this to ourselves or to our child on the way.
I know, dear. I promise I'll figure something out.
You know I would help in some way if I were in better condition.
It's all right. You must do what you can to get healthy.
I think I'll lie down for a nap now.
Ah! Help!
What was that? Sir, what happened to you? Are you all right?
Who is it?
Can you please tell me, sir? What happened to you?
My horse! Is my horse gone?
I don't see any horse. It must have run off. Are you well enough to walk, sir?
My horse bucked me off. I can't feel my body.
Just hang in there.
Listen, I believe I will die within minutes. I cannot be saved, young man. But you must save my clothes. They cannot go to waste.
Your clothes? Why are your clothes so important?
I am a plague doctor. This is the outfit I wear when helping sick people. These are valuable. You must hold on to these clothes and pass them on to another doctor, or use them yourself to help people.
I'll do what I can, sir. Sir? Hello? Sir? He's gone.
So that's how you acquired the outfit,
Indeed.
What happened to the poor man's body?
I gave him a proper burial on our farm.
So then how did you become a doctor, if you were once a farmer?
I simply put on the suit and began treating people.
Can you elaborate? How did you treat people?
I began taking trips into town. The people could see I was professional. Finally began making money again.
But how are you treating them? You must have been scamming them. You had no prior medical experience.
I scam no one. People need to be rid of the pestilence.
There you go again, preaching about the pestilence. Tell me, Doctor, what happened to your wife?
My poor wife. I'll tell you what happened to her. My lovely wife. Where are you, my dear?
I'm here, dear.
In bed again. How are you feeling?
Ill. Very, very ill. I hope you've returned with at least some good news.
That I have, my dear. I've returned with serious coin today. I've been treating patients.
That is wonderful! Oh, I can't believe it. Enough to feed us for the next week?
My dear, I have earned enough to feed us and our beautiful unborn daughter for the next month.
That is the best news I've heard in a long, long time, my love.
I know. I hope you can rest a little easier tonight.
My husband, I have to tell you something.
What? What is it?
It's about the baby.
What about the baby?
The baby has not been active lately. She's not been kicking around as much as she used to.
What do you think that means?
It's not good. If she does move, I can tell it's in pain. I'm worried about her. I'm barely alive myself.
Did you take your temperature?
Yes, I've been in bed all day. I've had a fever since last night. The cold sweats get so severe. I've been so lonely without you here.
I know, but I have to keep working. I have to treat my patients.
Please, stay home tonight. Stay by my side. Stay by the baby's side. And take your costume off. I'd like to see your face again.
I can't promise.
Please.
Okay, I will stay home tonight. I just need to run by the market quickly to pick up ingredients for a stew that will restore your strength.
Whatever you say, my dear. I need to get some rest.
All right, my love. By the time I arrived back at my house, my wife had passed away, along with our child.
A most tragic story, Doctor. My condolences. Unfortunately, ironic as well, since you finally had money to keep her well fed.
I did what I could. At least I cured my wife in the end.
Cured her? How? How did you cure her if she died?
I cured her from the pestilence, once and for all.
There you go again, Doctor. What did you do to your wife?
I simply operated on my wife to cure her of the pestilence. I operated on the baby too.
You operated on your diseased wife and child?
I cured them, sir. I cured them. You must understand.
You're a madman. I don't believe you cure anyone. You can't even describe to me what the pestilence is.
I am not a madman. I do not kill, I remedy. You simply do not understand.
But what is the pestilence? Is it a plague? A bodily ailment? Free will? What is it, Doctor?
I've tried to explain it to you, Mr. Seeker.
If you cannot explain your methods, your cure, then I cannot believe you, Doctor. Nor will I believe that you cure anyone of anything.
I cannot explain my methods to you.
Then why don't you take off your Plague Doctor costume and show me who you really are? Show me some bit of the truth.
I would if I could, Mr. Seeker. But you see, I cannot do that either.
And why is that, Doctor?
My clothes are not simply clothes any longer, Mr. Seeker. My gloves are not my gloves. They are my own hands.
So you become your own creature of sorts, huh? And what about your mask?
My mask is no longer a mask. It is part of my bone structure that has grown out of my skull.
Well, Doctor, you've left me with no other feeling than both fascination and confusion.
I am left with one last thing to say. I believe that you too, unfortunately, have been infected with the pestilence. We must act quickly if you are to be cured.